Sometimes in work environments, accessibility is not prioritized. It's seen as optional or nice to have, but accessibility in products can be a strategic decision. So, what is the business case for accessibility in digital products, and what points can you use to convince business stakeholders for accessibility buy in? So, the first point is increased market reach. People with disabilities represent a significant global market with a substantial spending power. In the US, the annual discretionary spending of people with disabilities is over $200 billion. The global estimate of the disability market is nearly $7 trillion. So, tapping into this underserved market can increase your potential customer base. At least 1 billion people, 15% of the population, have a recognized disability. There was a study commissioned by Microsoft called a Forrester Research Economic Impact Study, and the findings of this study were that accessibility could cause cost savings when integrated into dev cycles, tech updates, best practices, and redesigns. It showed it shows reduced costs for maintenance and service while improving customer satisfaction. The second point is better usability for all. Accessibility improvements lead to better usability for all, not just for users with disabilities. For users with disabilities, the accessibility improvements are necessary for equal access, but also accessibility provides options that are useful to users in various situations. So, for example, people with temporary disabilities, such as a broken arm or lost glasses, they can benefit from accessibility improvements. Another example is different environments users interact with products. High contrast text when there is glaring sunlight can help users, or closed captions can help users in noisy environments. Keyboard navigation can help users power through tasks faster. So it's important to know that these accessibility improvements betters usability for all, not just for users with disabilities. And the third option is compliance, right? So third option is compliance. So this one, it's important to know that many countries have laws and regulations in place requiring digital accessibility. Non-compliance with such laws can lead to legal action and financial penalties. This can also be damaging to the company's reputation. Accessibility here becomes a requirement, and failure to comply is a legal liability. So I'll share some examples of companies that have been sued for accessibility issues. One of them is Fox News Network. The class action lawsuit claimed that Fox News Network's website contained barriers for users who are legally blind. The lawsuit cited a lack of alt text for images and links, as well as redundant or empty links that hampered keyboard based navigation. Another example is the class action lawsuit filed against Beyonce's company, Parkwood Entertainment. According to the plaintiff's claims, the site lacked alt text for images and had inaccessible drop down menus and navigation buttons, and did not allow users to navigate with a keyboard instead of a mouse. So, very important to be compliant, as accessibility is a legal requirement in this case, and failure to comply is a legal liability. So, yes, if you have any questions, please leave a comment. These are the three reasons why accessibility is important and how you can convince business stakeholders for accessibility buy in.